What's this say? Born 1831, born 1826, born North Carolina, Caldwell County, and she married Reba in 1843, a child with Martin Lee, and she married William about 1855. Daughter Susan Taylor was born in North Carolina before the family traveled to Kentucky and Oxford, where son Benjamin Franklin and Lucy were born. Benjamin Franklin? Wow. Just about everybody out here born 1800s. RSA most. A lot. Listen here, born. Let's see. 1827. Died 1892. It's Old Cemetery. Probably used to be a church right here somewhere. After the church burnt, then they just extended the cemetery. That's what usually happens. Some of these are hard to make out. Born 1853. Had a good friend down by Ripley, Tennessee, Charlie. Been knowing him now. Let me see. Been knowing him now about 40 years. Driven by his house the other day, and he asked me if I ever think about dying. I said, yeah, I think about dying. I said, matter of fact, I think about dying all the time, pertaining to the hereafter life. He said he didn't never think about dying. And I'm like, well, you're a little older than me. I'm 65. Why you're not thinking about the eternity life is beyond me, because, like I said, I think about it quite frequently. I mean, I don't look at it in a morbid type way, dying, because dying is part of living. Because none of us is put here indefinitely. But to ask me a question like that, do I ever think of dying? I thought it was kind of irrelevant in one way, but it could have possibly been relevant in another, due to the fact that maybe there was something bearing on his mind pertaining to dying. You never know. You never know. 1943, died 1936. Usually whenever I go through the old cemeteries, I'm looking for Civil War headstones or Revolutionary headstones. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you find them, sometimes you don't. Some Masons right here. Born 1825. peaceful in these cemeteries. (1839) born. I don't see no revolutionary headstones. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. Sometimes people just put up a rock. Couldn't do no better for themselves, just a rock representing a headstone. They're fairly new. They were born 1905, 1916. Just that. Born 1890. Yep. This here is Civil War headstone. First Sergeant, 33rd Tennessee Infantry. Born 1835, died 1905. Look at this headstone. Sibley Field family. The whole family plot right there. Don't see nothing else out there. Ah, they got the names here. Yep. One of the dead lay to rest into the great white throne judgment pertaining to whenever all will give up its dead. The great resurrection, which will be the third resurrection, the third global resurrection.